After an amazing tour of Colombia's coffee region, we loaded up and drove through the mountains of Colombia for 2 whole days, all the way back to Calypso for the overnight sail to Cartagena.
Ready?
Hey. Buenos.
Is it everything you thought it would be?
Buenos tardes. Oh my gosh. Hello. Hi everybody.
The sugar high is already hit.
Big smile.
So, we had to make a detour through Philadelphia, which is on a small side highway on our way from Hacienda Benicia hasta Medellin, because there was a mudslide, mudslide, or an avalanche, something. There's been so much rain.
Technically, there's a mud flow or a landslide. Geology speaking.
Yeah, perfect. So, so it's the main highway is a really windy, very windy road, and this road is even more windy than that. It was wild. And then we're all hungry, so we thought we'd stop in Philadelphia for lunch, but it looked like a really small little town. And then as we were coming into town, and we haven't seen a square like this in a town this whole drive, as we're coming through town, we popped into this, and it is pretty amazing. Just this center town square with the restaurants and all kinds of stuff all the way around. We had a farmer guy get out of his pickup truck right next to us with a machete hanging off his hip out of his nice pickup truck, and he was so excited that we were here. Shook Dan's hand like 4 times in the time it took me to get my backpack out of the car.
Walked us all the way over to the restaurant he suggested when we
Yep.
asked where to eat.
And then he walked us in.
Introduced us, or like
Yep.
brought us into the front.
And so we just had an amazing meal. We had 2 chicken plates with 2 bowls of soup and 4 guava drinks for 14,000 pesos.
No way.
Is that all it was?
Are you serious?
Which is like
That's $4.
So we all ate for $1 each, and it was amazing. So it was carne asada, but it was pork. So it was like a strip flat steak pork with rice and beans and salad and soup and juice.
This is the experience we've been looking for. And we found it so many times in Colombia, but this is like the pinnacle of real Colombia. I mean, all of these people around us are farmers coming into town to get their lunch, and they're all so smiley and so welcoming. To have that farmer come up and just start shaking my hand and welcoming me and us to his town was amazing. A very cool, very real experience that just kind of makes you glad that we're here in so many ways.
Can I just eat the top off?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm done, so you go ahead.
Anybody else?
You're gonna taint it.
Put your paws all over that.
Yeah, no, she gets the top.
At least part of
Buenos dias. So this is the square that we just discovered in the middle of Philadelphia, Colombia.
Philadelphia with an F.
Philadelphia with an F. Oh, and a church. We should check out the church. We drove for 2 days to Santa Marta, Colombia. Once there, we didn't waste any time. We got the boat ready and sailed overnight to Cartagena.
All right, here we are. We are headed out. So this will be Catherine and I's first really true sail, as it'll be an overnight, 24-ish hours, 20 to 24 hours, and overnight. So it's gonna be interesting. There's a skyline of Santa Marta. We are leaving port.
So long, Santa Marta!
With Captain Dan at the helm to make sure that we're all safe and
Safety
comfortable.
first.
Safety first. We did have our safety briefing. That included man overboard, fires, sinking ships, death and mayhem. And so I think we're set there. We're gonna just assume that none of that's going to happen. And if we do, we're gonna just scream Dan. And then do what he says. It seems like the best bet. Anyway, looking forward to it. Hardly any wind, but it sure is a beautiful day. Well, welcome back to Calypso. We are 6 hours in, probably?
5 hours.
5 hours into our sail, and the water, you probably won't be able to see on this very well, but it's very blue up there and it's turned into a green, which is probably pretty clear on the camera there. So we are approaching the Magdalena River, which is the river that sheds, what'd you say, 66% of all of Colombia's rainfall. And it just totally turns the weather pattern, or the water pattern, the waves. It just makes for a weird mix, and we definitely saw a pretty dramatic shift from having a hard time finding the words, consistent waves to just kind of a mishmash of different things. And we saw our first piece of garbage. But we've been under sail power for several hours now, cooking along at 5 to 8 knots, and just having a good day.
Just woke up from his 30-second nap.
I don't know, I was actually asleep.
I think he was asleep. He's gonna deny it, but no, he wasn't sleeping. Oh, that's better. Can you see me? Anyway, so we're about 30 miles outside of Cartagena. Planning an arrival about 6:30. Sarah and Catherine are downstairs snoozing. We just got passed by a cargo ship. We had some Michael Jackson playing, and all is good. So if you're worried about us, we're doing fine. We'll let you know when we get in. Guys, take care.
Good morning, Facebook, and welcome to Cartagena. It was a long, but fortunately uneventful evening. I mean, all night. Here we are, we're getting pretty close.
Hey guys. First look at Cartagena.
It's not an option.
We're drinking cervezas. It's about what time is it? 11?
11:11.
11:11. We just finished washing the boat. It was very dirty after Santa Marta, but here's our anchorage. Our first time at anchor in about 2 months. We have the Colombian Navy and Coast Guard, as well as a U.S. Coast Guard ship over there. Old Town, I think, is over that way. Nice anchorage. Some skyscraper type buildings, condominiums. and more anchorage. So far the anchorage is really cool. It's nice and calm, it's not rolly, but the downside is that there are a lot of taxi boats going by that create wake, and they don't slow down as they go right by our boat. It's a bummer, but we'll see if we can handle it. Anyway, that's the update for now. Ta-ta.